Hello, everybody. This is Julie D from NordoniaHealth.news, and welcome to Jabbering with Julie. Hello, once again, here we are. Sorry, it's Monday night. Usually record the show Sunday night, but even on a Sunday, I was just so busy. And by the way, I went to that tea house again in Twinsburg. Really nice, really nice. I don't know if you've been there, but definitely worth the go. And then so Sunday the Browns game, and then we're working on these different articles. Lots of articles coming out. It's crazy, crazy good. Super busy time of year. So many different events to go to. And obviously this picture behind me is from the Macedonia Winterfest. First time they had it out back by in Longwood Park, out back by the pond. And they have like that oval, area that you can drive around. They actually had a horse-drawn carriage. It was really magical. They had like thousands of people, and it's the first time they've ever done it back there. So there's that. But obviously they can build on it every year, and it's something new that they did for the first time. So, but it was just, Santa, if you can see over here, Santa was at the end of the dock, and the kids could, stand in line and talk to Santa, and there was reindeer. It was like, and they had some of the areas lit like this, which was really nice. Let me see if I have any other pictures for you. I do know. Oh yeah, here's the oval, and they had. You can see. I blink over here. I believe that's the horse-drawn carriage that was getting ready to get going, and it's just beautiful. And the lights are still going to be on around the Christmas time, so you can go back there and see it for yourself. I trekked all the way. I walked from the back all the way up to the front to see how the rec center was decorated, because I also wanted to get a picture of their season's greeting sign. So made that trek. And my knee is reminding me that, sometimes it doesn't like me walking a lot. But anyways, it's always something with me. I know. But anyways, speaking of lights, oh, and by the way, there's an article that Nicole did on our website about Winterfest. And, in the comments, you can let us know how your experience was there. All right, so we have more things about lights, more stories, things. This article is also on our website by Nicole. We have, I think we've covered this before. I think he's done this many years. So this is a Christmas light display by a local college student, Brennan Satoli. And again, I'll put the link down below so you can have direct access to it. I don't think it's up on our website at the moment, but it's like on its way up there. So you can read about that. Maybe by the time the show goes up, it'll be up. Like I said, we've just had so many shows. And then many people may already know about this, but Jeff Garvas' family puts on a Christmas light show at their house. And I'll have information to that as well. Their display is at 9821 Firestone Lane in Macedonia. You might have seen theirs. And don't block the cars in the driveways. Keep your kids in your cars and out of the display. And then it's also to the tune of 87.9 FM. So there's lots of lights to be, seeing driving around town, which is it's really a magical time of year. I love it. Macedonia, let me see if I have pictures. There this past weekend. Let's see what I can find here. So many pictures, so little time. Well, here is one. Here is Macedonia, Shop with a Cop. How cool. And I just lost my second monitor. It's back. So that's Macedonia, Shop with a Cop. And then Sagamore had theirs as well. I just this time of year, there's just so much people giving and people being so grateful. Like I said, it's really a magical time of year. I just love it. I remember hearing recently, I don't know what city it was, it doesn't really matter, but it was a store was having Shop with the Cop in the store. There was 40 police officers there, and some guy was stealing something or whatever, and yeah, very easily apprehended. So, probably not a good idea to steal when that's going on. Not a good idea to steal anytime, but that's one of those knuckleheads in the news things. Crazy. So there's been a lot going on with sports. A lot of hockey stuff, basketball. In fact, I'm not sure what the girls the girls and the boys basketball teams just recently won. I do know that because we were at the games, either me or my crew. And let's see what else. Man, it just throws me off having this show on Monday night. It really does. Well, anywho, this picture is provided by Brian Sebastian, who take pictures for the team. Hockey, they're undefeated. Like I said, the girls and the boys basketball teams just recently played and won. The wrestling team, they won the North Coast Classic Tournament. Jeremy Osglow, Israel Petit, and Caleb Wrigley, they brought home championships in their weight classes. And swimming is going off to a wonderful start as well. There's a lot going on, but our kids are doing a great job. And I'm just wondering if you were involved in sports when you were in school. I was not. I was in the art room. And I had a problem with sports. That wasn't my thing. Oh my gosh. So this morning we determined that something is different at the Dunkin' on, as we say, the west side of town. This is the Dunkin' over by Giant Eagle. Giant Eagle has now put up these barricades. So you can't go in that way. You're going to have to, it's really not a problem if you're from the west side and you just make a right in and right out. But if you're coming from the east side of town, well, there is one on the east side. You can go to that one. But if you normally come to this one from this way by Giant Eagle, you won't be able to do that. In fact, when I was there taking this picture, there were several cars stopped in the parking lot, just kind of like looking. I don't know, maybe they were thinking about getting out and just walking in. But early in the morning when you haven't even had your coffee, it's hard to like get out of your car and go for the coffee. But whatever. Oh, I just want to get back to sports real quick. Been going to, over the years, a lot of high school sport games, football games especially, and the basketball games, the boys games where they have the student section. It's always kind of funny because the student section at some point chants when there's something happens on the field that they're unhappy about. You can't do that. I did not do that right. Let me do it right again. You can't do that. Something like that. Anyways, sometimes when I am in the grocery store, and especially Walmart has all those self-checkout places, sometimes I'll be standing there waiting for one of them to, become available, waiting. Someone will just walk up, a light will be green, and they'll just walk up and take it. And I'm like, I want to say, you can't do that. But I don't. I just wait calmly for the next one. Anyways, the trials and tribulations of self-checkout. I used to have a problem getting the bag separated, but I don't know. Either I've figured it out or they've improved it, but at least that's better. But anyways, And sometimes I do crazy things like actually go through the regular line that has the checkout lady or the gentleman. Crazy stuff around town. Oh yeah, some other stuff I've been doing. Oh, but wait, I can't even speak. By the way, Hugo is, I don't know if you can see this. Hugo is at his tree stand again. His tree stand is right in front of Pepper's. So if you want a freshly cut Christmas tree for your home or porch or wherever you want to put it, or your office, Hugo has plenty to choose from. I did a video walkthrough and there's some really interesting ones. There's some that are like so blue they look fake. I've never seen them so blue like that before. And I was going around doing some shopping for some people and stopped at the Thrifty Owl bookstore and picked up a book. See, got a little bookmark, Thrifty Owl. And you're like, who? The jokes, we got the jokes. But anyways, if you haven't stopped in there yet, it's the same plaza as the UPS store and the beer and belly sports bar. I always want to say deli, but it's not deli anymore. Anyways, just out and about doing all kinds of stuff. We also had an article, I'll have a link to it, that Tim Troglin did about, basically he did a story about the news and how, there's some groups and pages and stuff around town that try to do the news, but they only do like one part of it. They don't tell the, they don't tell the whole thing. They don't do all the things, just what they want. And they kind of use it for their own personal purposes sometimes. And NordoniaHills.news does not, just so you know, does not post any rumors, gossip, innuendo. We do not report that type of news. Sometimes we will do an investigation, but we would not release somebody's name unless they've been officially charged with a crime. So you may see other groups and stuff doing that, and you may even think it's us because some people are out there trying to look like us and be like us, but they're not. So if you see some of that type of activity, they can do whatever they want, but I'm just saying we don't. And we don't believe you should do that, but that's our personal opinion. Obviously they have a totally different take on the matter, but that's the way we've operated. We've been doing this since 2009. And in fact, we're working on this every single day. And I wonder if some of these other people out there work every day at this as we do. And I've said before, this is not a hobby. This pays our mortgage, and this is what we do. It's not something that we do from, my mom's basement. Although, man, if the internet would have been around when I was younger, I probably would have done Jabbering with Julia in the basement talking about high school. But anyway, just the facts around here. When things happen, it's just the facts. And who knows, it might be a family member that is being accused of something. Oh, I'm telling you, it's not easy. But what we do is important. So speaking of important, the looking up an article here, Tim Troglin did an article about on December 4th, former members of the Writers Club of Post 6768 Veteran Foreign Wars presented $11,250 check to Matthew Slater, Director of Development with Valor Home of Summit County. Valor Home is a traditional housing program for homeless male veterans. So I'll have a link down below so you can read that article. I think I have a picture of the check. That's a big check. Oh, let's see here. Where did I hide it? It's hidden by all these Christmas lights. Da da da. I found it. There's a check. Mighty nice check. Just trying to get everybody in the shot. It's not easy. But anyways, we like great stories like this around town. It's not always bad. And I also wanted to let you guys know that I ran into some fans recently. Walking around in the dark at the Macedonia Winterfest, ran into a couple ladies that were fans of this Jabbering with Julie show. And at the basketball game, I ran into Jamil, the fan. Yeah, he was at the boys basketball game. And I just want to say thanks to the fans, and I'm trying not to listen to the ones that are against us, but when we work really hard and try to do our very best and people say not nice things about us, I don't know, just kind of makes us think about, why isn't everybody on page here? Why isn't everybody on the spot? I have no idea what I'm talking about at this point. I thought there was like one more. There's always, I'm like Columbo. There's always like one more thing. Oh yes, advertisers. I want to thank our some of our new advertisers. If I can find it. Oh yes, here we go. IHOP. Have you went to IHOP yet? They have some specials. You know, for example, you can get 2 eggs, 2 bacon, 2 pork sausage links, and 2 buttermilk pancakes for $5.99. Oh, the protein is an or, bacon or pork. But anyways, I don't know if you've checked it out. I've been there several times. And oh, in fact, the last time I went, I actually got something that I was like, this is unexpected. It was quesadillas. IHOP has quesadillas. Can you believe that? Crazy stuff. But they were really good. They were a little spicy the way I like them, and it was amazing. In fact, next time I go back, it's like, I might just get it again. I've been trying to work through the menu, and there's so many things. Oh, I also stopped by Chipotle this past week. Try to keep the money local. Yes, I do. Oh, and Chamber of Commerce Christmas party. Mr. and Mrs. Claus were there. Yes, always a good time there. Oh, but you don't want to take us for granted. Countertop Solutions has beautiful solutions for your countertop. And you know what? You can skip the middleman because they manufacture it right here in Northeast Ohio. And they have 6 different showrooms. Just so I mention it. Oh, this is worse than Columbo. It's like not just one thing. It was like 6 more things. So I wanted to thank IHOP for being an advertiser. Countertop Solutions has a advertising package with us as well. And Optima Dermatology. They are opening the 23rd of January. So the date is 1/23/23. Easy to remember, even for me. Hey, I rhymed there. Anyways, they are going to be opening on the 23rd of January. Obviously, everything is delayed these days. And the next show, I'll try to have some more updates from you on our construction projects around town. You know, I don't know. It's just like Monday has a different vibe than when I record the show on Sunday. Anyways, see you next time. Bye, everybody.